Yeah?
Yeah.
So you mentioned the pricing. So embedded within the site for Arena Views is the brochure you need to look at what the club's about, give some background as to features and functionality, how to join, membership fee. So you've got some homework there, Victoria, to go through to get a handle on it. And I recommend, I don't think you need to rush. You can look at this in your own time and come back if you've got a question about it. So yeah, here's all the details regarding, for example, we got here 3-bedroom villas with a garden. I put or the 2-bed apartments. Basically, it's the same pricing. So the walkthrough here is giving you a price, but also letting you know how you can actually pay for it using the Horizon Infinity tokens, which you also mentioned. Yeah?
Okay.
All right. So basically, if you can look through this detail, it'll help you understand how you can actually purchase the property in a very unique way with the combination of cash, but also cash that buys you tokens.
Yeah.
All right. Because how the tokens work is the tokens accelerate in value by 10% per month. And you mentioned you bought some already. Yeah?
Yes.
All right, fantastic. So basically, you can see here's an example where if the 3-bedroom luxury villa with pool is £99,000. All right. So the 2 parts of payment is really 20%, which is 19,800, is paid by cash. Yeah. But it gives you in bullet point 3 is the outstanding balance. Yeah. But wouldn't it be nice to pay a little bit less than £79,000 for that? Well, plus the deposit to pay for the villa. What we're saying is we can help you buy a certain value of tokens, which will allow you to accumulate that £79,000 plus your deposit, which will equal £99,000, which will pay off your villa.
Okay, I get it.
Okay. So let me that's some more schematics. So I recommend walk through, decide what you like, and you'll have questions obviously from what you look and see. But just come back and we can answer a question for you on that call.
All right.
You got quite a bit to go over there. But I think you're well positioned. You got involved in Evelyn Villas quite timely, so well done for that one. You bought yourself some tokens already, so now you've got a bit of homework just to look over the Arena Views offer. Okay.
Right.
All right. And what I'll do lastly, no problem. What I'm going to do as well lastly, because remember this meeting is becoming more of a show and tell. What I want to do for you, Victoria, and for other people is to show the Arena Views video. So I'll locate it and then play it for you. I'll share that, and then we can move on.
Our innovative and exclusive Arena Views Property Club has been created specifically for those wanting to diversify their international property portfolio, whilst making huge savings on the purchase costs. We intend to build our developments in selected countries worldwide, which would include an array of holiday homes, residential homes, and investment properties that all our members can purchase at discount prices when using the Horizon Infinity token in their payment plan. Members can also apply to rent one of the many shops, restaurants, or business facilities on our developments, which could be a great source of income for those that want to permanently reside there. The first of our innovative Arena Views developments will be located in the Gambia and later throughout selected countries around the world. These developments will each consist of modern 3-bedroom villas and 2-bedroom apartments. This development will be constructed near the beautiful Gambian River Beach in Sifo and include our Starling Arena, world-class purpose-built outdoor concert venue, in addition to the many entertainment facilities on offer. From relaxing walks along the riverfront to jet skiing, horse riding, river boating, volleyball, beach aerobics, spa treatments, beach barbecues, and African dancing, drumming, and storytelling around our late-night campfire parties. All of this together with an array of restaurants, bars, and clubs for everyone to enjoy. Our Arena Views villas and apartments start from £90,000, which will be reduced to £27,000 if you choose to use our Infinity Token payment plan and the Verizon MasterCard for shopping and paying your bills. So start your adventure today at arenaviews.com. We're waiting for you all to come along.
Arena Views, for you, for me. Yeah, Arena Views,
arenaviews.com. Now that's living.
Okay. Okay, Rosemary, I'll leave you to that. Okay.
Rosemary, wasn't it?
Sorry?
Victoria.
Oh, Victoria. I'm getting so many messages on my phone. Right then. Steph, over to you.
Okay, let's start with the hands. And I see Adam's had his hand up for a few minutes. So Adam, would you like to unmute and let us know what your...
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hopefully you can hear me okay.
Yes, we can.
Hello, Adam.
Okay. Hi. Yes, I do have an issue I'd like to raise and escalate to you, Merv. But before I get into that, just a quick, just some information. So I know I've tried to get onto these calls on Thursday for the last couple of weeks, but I haven't been able to. I think, just like today, it was just like go around in circles saying, waiting for the host to join the call. And last week, although I had other things I was doing on the computer, so it was okay, but an hour waiting in the lobby, and I wasn't, I guess, accepted into the lobby, or into the meeting.
Last week's meeting was called off that very short notice.
Okay, yeah, but we didn't know, yeah, but that's no major problem because I had other things to do. And as far as the link is concerned, as you were saying a bit earlier in this call, what you'll probably notice is that as soon as 8:30 comes around, the link disappears from the website, which probably means that the developer has to fix that issue. Otherwise, it's going to happen every week that people either can't get on if they're slightly late, or even maybe even yourself, which is probably why you couldn't see it because it disappeared.
Yeah, it's been noted already, so they're gonna fix that. No problem.
Okay. Anyway, that's just info. The reason why I'm calling, I should probably know because I've raised it many times before in these calls, and also on the Wednesday's calls with John and Amanda. I know last week I raised it, and they said they'll look into it personally.
Okay.
The issues I'm having with support. Okay, and to be honest, I'm getting rather annoyed with support, and I want to escalate this, and I want to have hopefully a direct contact from someone, either John or Amanda or yourself, Merv, so we can go through it in more detail, so I can explain to you or someone on what's going on. But in summary, I guess the good thing is, I know they've been ignoring my emails, and I'm sure they have received it. I know the emails in the past they have received it. And for weeks and months, they have not responded at all. But I know they received it because Amanda responded, but support, nothing. But having said that, after we've got this new hub, at least now the good news is they are responding. That's the good news.
Yeah.
Also, on top of that, a couple of the issues have been resolved in the sense I can now get into my account and they've now added tokens. So that's on the positive side. So there is some good news that they've done that. Some of the bad things, which I want to just mention, and is, for example, they've got the emails incorrect. They've said they've also got my personal details incorrect. They've got the telephone number incorrect. And what they've done, they said, "Oh, you provided all that information." I said, "No, I haven't." because I've got proof of the email that I've submitted, although they want it, obviously they're saying different. When it comes to the telephone number, no big deal, but it's actually, I'm in the UK and it's a US number, and they said I provided the US number. No, I haven't. Basically, I don't know where they're getting information from, but they're not listening. And they've gone ahead now and they just closed the ticket saying resolved. It's not, none of it is resolved. They've just gone ahead and resolved the ticket without my approval. And of course, now they're not responding back. So I do not like them just close the ticket without my approval, telling me that I'm doing something wrong when I'm not.
Okay.
And they just go and close the ticket just like that, you know, which is not professional to do so. And on another matter, also, although I've got some of the tickets, the tokens now added, which is, I guess, the good news, but it's gone to the property wallet, not the general wallet. And they've said, oh, no, blah, 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 whatever. But I know that what was created was exactly as you showed us. I know it's correct. And they said, oh, you may have to wait till next year before we can now move things from property to general wallet.
So Adam, let me just deal with this first one before we get too long into it. Because remember, this is not an issue call, and that's got to be highlighted now. So, with regards to you talking to Amanda, I mean, you can't go any higher. Now, to say they ignored it, I mean, that's your opinion, but obviously you got an email from them. If the information that they're claiming is incorrect, you just need to actually raise that in an email. There's nothing.
No, sorry, the email, they're not responding.
Hang on, Adam.
I'm not going to bother with emails. No, hold on, listen to me.
Adam, let me respond. Adam, I can mute you. I can remove you as well, Adam. Let me respond to what you said first.
Sorry, Merv, please, let me just explain.
Right, guys. I've muted Adam. Adam's got an issue with some details regards to either tokens or something else. Now, what's important for Adam to understand is first things first. This is not an issue call. This is a sign-up call, and also a process call as well. It's important that everyone here understands this is what it's for. We're here to show you the sites, how to get to things. No one can come on here at me or Steph and start saying they're ignoring this or I've sent this. We don't control the system necessarily. We're facilitators. So if the process is to send an email, that's what they need to do. Now, if Adam's ticket was closed inadvertently or for some reason, I'm not going to say it was closed with good reason or not good reason. What's important is that Adam just needs to do that. Yeah, he's not on his own with there. So for the last point Adam mentioned about tokens, now the tokens have two different wallets: a general wallet and a property wallet. Now here's the bottom line: some people had tokens sent to the property wallet in error. That was vocalized by the owners and actually our technology partner. And what was simply said is that can be moved in January. Now, it doesn't impact anything at all. It doesn't impact the value, it doesn't impact the number of tokens people have. It's important that something was recognized. It's got to be addressed. I had tokens that were bought that went in property wallet. It will be dealt with in January. That is going to affect everybody. So there's no point obviously, Adam, you're frustrated. This is why I had to mute you. This is not an issue that can be sorted out on this call. You can send an email. Again, you spoke to Amanda on the call I think a few weeks ago on the Wednesday call. It's going to be in their hands. She's giving you a direct response. And there are a few people in the team. She's giving you a direct response. So like I said, the only thing you can do, even though you feel as though you're getting ignored, you got to log it on email. If anything, that works in your favor. There'll be history of your 1, 2, 5 emails, for example. If that's the case, at least you've got demonstrable history of your communication with the Verizon team directly. Okay, that's all that can happen. So again, this is not an issue call. It's about processing and helping people get exposed to the Verizon products. If you're putting the email forward, you're frustrated, you can't take it out on me. I'm not the company. I'm just here to help, and that's very important for you to understand as well. All you got to do is send that email in, highlight it. Now on the Verizon Hub, it will get dealt with. In actual fact, like I said, I'm gonna talk to Amanda tomorrow about a couple of things, but basically, you have to put that email in. It's that simple. I mean, you're quoting other things. Now, things will go right, things will go wrong a little bit, and you're highlighting a few of them. It's just all part of the process. It is just all part of the process. So it's not. We don't want to waste any more time with okay, this has happened, and we've got to air it in this meeting. I can't solve the issue here and now. Yes, you're frustrated. All I'm saying to you is follow the process like everybody else. That includes me. I couldn't get hold of John and Amanda all this weekend, for example. I worked with them one-to-one. I had loads of things to cover. I could have got frustrated. I chose not to do that. I chose to actually focus on what I could do at the time. And when I got hold of them, then I was able to share what I had to share with them. Now, Adam, what I'm going to do is unmute you, just to confirm you've heard my response and allow you to sort of just close this matter. Okay. Again, I can guide you about how you can buy tokens from here on in. I can guide you about other products. But the teething problems that you're experiencing with customer service, if it's bothering you, I can't really help that. It's happened to me as well. All right, let me unmute you. Alan.
Thank you, Bert. Okay. I understand what you're saying,
Okay.
but also disagree.
Okay.
I'm not having a go at you or Amanda or John. What I've said at the beginning is I've had trouble with support. I'd like to escalate because part of these calls initially was that if you've got issues, obviously you bring up to these calls. Maybe things have changed since then. And I know that there's a support hub, but like I said, everything is good to support, good to support. I've been doing that for weeks and months with no resolution. So just going back to support is I'm just hearing the same thing over and over again, going round in circles. So my request is, I've been patient enough since August in some of these cases.
Okay.
What I've asked for is for either yourself or John or Amanda. I know you're all very busy people, but the time has come to escalate. Can I get us, can I be contacted directly so we can go through these issues? Writing an email to support, raising a ticket. Yes, I'm doing that already.
Okay.
So far, nothing.
Okay.
No resolution.
Okay.
We're sending one email. Fine, I can be patient. 2 emails, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 25, 30. Where does it stop? The time has come.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though.
So not having to go at anybody.
Okay.
The only people I'm having to go at is support.
Okay. Adam, what I'm going to do then?
I'd like to get a separate direct contact, and then we can resolve the issue.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, Adam, like I said, you mentioned about the calls, how it used to be. Steph and I, what do you call it, chose to actually try to help people on this call for issues. Now, if something can be resolved quite quickly, we'll do that. But it is a sign-up call. Now, I understand about the emails. What I'm going to do, I'm going to mention that to Amanda, and they're going to see the history of your emails. That's all I can do. But like I said, this is not. I mean, I understand it's support that you're sort of having to go back. All I can do is pass that on to her directly. Adam sent a number of emails. Support don't seem to be recognizing what the issue is and not resolving it. And apparently, one of his tickets were closed inadvertently. All right, that's what I can do. But that's all I can really do for now.
No, fantastic. That's why I requested for, like I said, for it to be escalated, because just going back to support is not helping. So hence I'm trying to get onto this call to escalate to yourself. Maybe you can do something to help, which could be, as I said, escalate it or at least mention it to Amanda or John. Hopefully, maybe someone can reach out to me directly, because I don't have any contact direct with them or with yourself. I don't have any direct contact, so I don't have emails, I don't have telephone numbers or any way of contacting yourself, John or Amanda directly, which is fair enough, I understand. But if
you mentioned no tickets about records being corrected. So yeah, as long as your email. So just to close this sort of question, Adam, does your email reflect all the right details that you need to be on the system?
Does my email, well, the email they've used is
the content of the email, does it have all the corrections? Yeah.
What, the emails I sent previously?
Yeah, in your emails, does it have all the correct information?
Well, yeah, in the emails I sent in the past, yes, it should all be correct information. But obviously since then, we've now got on to, I've forgotten that now.
Okay.
Because obviously I moved on, so well, never mind. So hence from, we've used this support ticketing system, which is fine. Like I said, some positives. They're now at least responding. A couple of issues have been resolved, is great. But now I'm just getting a bit upset where they're just basically trying to say, I've given incorrect information when I know it isn't incorrect. For example, giving a US telephone number, giving my personal email address. When that's not the email address I've used. I've used one specifically set up for Verizon.
Okay.
And they just go ahead and close it.
The details. So I'm going to actually mention this one too, Amanda. I know you come on a few times and said the same thing. Again, I can just pass it on, Adam.
Yeah, please pass it on. Like I said, that's all I wanted. Like I said, to raise this call.
Okay, no problem.
That's what I said at the beginning, is just to escalate it to yourself.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you can obviously raise it to John and Amanda, because they did say they'll take a look into this previously, on a couple of previous calls, because they understand it's been a long-standing issue.
Okay.
And I'm sure they'll get resolved. That's fine in time. But hopefully, if someone can actually get in contact with me directly, that'd be great, rather than just being told, "Oh, talk to support." Well, yeah.
Well, I'll leave it in their hands to resolve. Like I said, it's a growing team. So I mean, for me, I think every issue that has come across has been resolved remotely, but it's got to be done so that obviously it has been resolved before closing. So all I'll do is I'll mention that.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, I'll do that. All right, Adam. Bye for now.
Thanks, Adam.
Don't forget to tune in next week, Adam, as well. All right, Steph, we'll move on. So, guys, just to reiterate, myself and Steph, again, we're going over processes and Verizon, okay? We can discuss that. If you bring up an issue, it's gonna divert us away from what should be covered today. So, obviously, Adam's a bit frustrated. Let's all admit that. Again, I'm gonna mention that to Amanda about Adam's case. I'm not sure what it is, but it's some details that need to be captured on his sort of Verizon profile. So that's in hand as well. The last thing I want to mention before I hand back to Steph, and he mentioned this one, when the Verizon Infinity Token platform was launched on the 15th of October, some tokens went to the wrong wallet. Okay, now that's not going to work to anyone's detriment. Okay, because the unlocking time point is going to be the same. So what's happened? What's transpired because of that is that when the opportunity to open the wallet comes, they'll be moving it to the correct wallet. So again, when it's near the time, that will happen. That happened for about, I don't know, maybe 10 people, where tokens went to the wrong wallet. But again, it's not remember, it's a closed system. This is secure, and there's legal boundaries and system boundaries around it. So you can't lift and shift because we want to, even if it's an error. So like I said, tokens can be moved from one wallet to another at a set point in time. I believe it's in January or early February. So when that happens, there'll be a prompt for people that had tokens put in the wrong wallet to be shifted over. All right. Steph, back to you.
Also, just to add my bit to what Merv just said regarding the tokens, there's nothing lost. If anything, you're still gaining, because regardless of which wallets the tokens are in, they're still accruing their percentage. So, there's nothing lost. It's just, for the time being, we go with the system until we can, we're able to actually put everything back in the right place.
Right wallet. Yeah.
That's right.
We'll get it sorted, guys. We'll get it sorted.
Okay, next we have Heather. Would you like to unmute?
Hello, greetings.
Hi.
Hey, hello.
Heather.
Hiya. Thank you for spending time. I just wanted to pick up a couple of things. So I was last on a call on the 23rd where that strange man joined. And on that call, I think Steph had explained, it scared me off the next one, when Steph had explained on that they were going to have a support page on the hub. I think that was the first time the hub was mentioned. And so I'd submitted a query on the hub. How do you know if, because someone mentioned there a ticket had been raised.
Yeah.
Would I get an email or something? Because I didn't get any response, and that was 2 weeks ago. So what do I do? Do I go put another query in the hub to address the questions I had?
Well, tell me first what you did. You went to the Horizon Hub.
Yeah. And there's a support page and there's an auto way to submit your query. So I just put my questions in there and press submit.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear any response back to address the queries I had. So there's still outstanding the moving of tokens I bought on Coinbase before the easy purchase way to buy tokens was on. You had to go through Coinbase.
Right.
I bought them there. They're still there waiting. And when I spoke to someone last time on the call, I was told that before I could move them across, I need to go up to the latest Infinity website, Infinity Mall, and buy in there. When I go in Infinity Mall and Infinity Mall IO, it automatically pops up on my screen international. I don't know if that's an issue if I'm UK based. I thought someone mentioned that was an issue, that it says, instead of saying Infinity Mall .io, it says Infinity Mall, and it automatically puts international in there. There's no way for me to change that. Then when I go to sign up, it says Arena Views, join Arena Views, and it's not Arena Views I'm interested in. I want to know, is that an issue?
Right.
And now, that was part of the question I asked on the ticket.
Now, these are a few process challenges I think you're having. So I'm going to hopefully address them now for you. That'll help everybody. So tell me, you, so right now you can't go to the Infinity Hub, is that right? Infinity Mall?
No, I can. So I've got Infinity Mall IO open. If you just put Infinity Mall in the browser, it says infinitymall.io. Then when you click on the tab, it opens a page and it's got /international. Is that an issue that it says international?
All right. So on that first one, so if it's a brand new site for your PC, you'll need to include all the W's. And then once you've put in www.infinitymall.io, it will have, the site will pop up for you. But beyond that first instance of accessing the site, you can then type in infinitymall.io and you'll go straight to it. So when you, I think when you first went there, you did include the W's and it went to the international site.
Yeah, even if I put the W's in and then go to IO and press return, it still goes back to the international. But if I hover over it, it tells me that it's locked anyway. It's protected, so I don't know what's going on there.
Right, so, okay, one second, Heather. What I'm going to do...
I've just put in the chat, Merv.
Yeah, I'm going to put in the chat. Yeah.
I've done that.
Okay, but also, Steph, what I'm going to do, I'm also going to include the HTTP. Put the full...
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that.
Right, so Heather, so Steph's put in the whole link in the chat. Can you click on that link or copy and paste that one?
Yeah, I will do.
Oh, Steph, I think you're missing a couple of lines. Let me just...
Oh, gosh, yeah, sorry, the /
Yeah, this / yeah.
Are you editing on me?
No, you go for it.
Okay.
And Heather can test Steph's.
Yeah.
I'm going to have mine ready. Right?
And then whilst you do that, I can ask you the next step then. Once I
So one second.
okay.
So basically...
All right, I just thought I'd save time.
Yeah, let's get the link first. So we can guide you through step by step first. So
I've done that right?
Let's have a look. Steph, I think it might be easier if I click my one.
Yeah.
You've got... Yeah, you put your... Okay. The W's have got to be after the /. Not to worry. Heather?
Yeah.
Go ahead and click on my one. Yeah. And let me know what you get. Because you're in the UK like me.
It says this site can't provide a secure connection when I clicked on your one.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I've just done it again. It says this site can't provide a secure connection. It does if I just do a search for it and pull it up, and then it will open it, but it always has the international bit at the end.
At the end. Right.
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay.
Is it the hub or .io that you're
no, it's
trying to
definitely
get?
It says infinitymall.io/international. And if I then go and click and put www at the beginning
Yeah.
and then press enter, it just pops back with the international again. I don't know how to. So if I click on it
All
now,
right.
it says HTTPS and the colon / www.infinitymall.io, and it's
Yeah.
got international.
Yeah.
If
Eva,
I-
so when you hit enter, does the site pop up?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking at the site now.
Right. Okay. All right. Don't worry about the last extension word, but you are getting the site. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. That's
I just thought that somebody was on one of the calls and I understood that if I'm based in the UK, it is
Yeah.
a problem if I see international at the end.
no. That's not a problem.
No? All
That's
right,
not a
okay.
problem. I see that as well.
Okay, well,
I'll do-
that's what
I'll
I
do-
was wanting to query. Okay, so if that's fine. And now I go to sign
Yeah.
up and then it says create your account and it says join Arena Views. Is that an issue? Because I'm not interested in Arena Views. It's Ebony Villas. Does it matter that it says join Arena Views if
No.
I'm only interested in Ebony Villas?
No, that's fine. You can go ahead and sign up. Remember,
Okay.
because the Infinity Mall is really centered around the whole Arena Views projects. So yeah, don't be sidelined by that. You can go ahead and register. That's not a problem.
Okay. All right. Okay. And I have to do that process before I can move over or transfer from Coinbase, the tokens that I bought.
Yeah. So
Coinbase.
your steps would be to sign up,
Mhm.
and then once you sign up, you do a KYC. Very simple process. You probably use your passport if you got one.
Mhm.
I know you like travel. And then you need to do a recording of your passport. You holding your passport, okay, for about 10 seconds. So your face and your passport, yeah. So walk through the KYC. Very simple to go through. Everyone's gone through it now. Once you've done that, then you have an account. By you passing your KYC, your wallets are created, and then if you're ready to do that, you can go ahead and buy tokens on the site.
Okay. I'd
Yeah.
already bought tokens though. They're just in Coinbase because I'd bought them before and they're still stuck there until I sorted out the query with support.
Right. Okay. I'm just going to check.
But I didn't see a ticket or anything from the support query I raised, so I don't know
Right,
what happened with that. Or if I
Okay.
just have to follow up with email or submit another request on the hub or
I've made a note on that one just to see whether. Can I just check? Is there a 9 in your email address?
yes.
Right. Okay. I'm just doing one other check. Okay. So just to get me correct, Heather. So you didn't buy any tokens beforehand, did you?
No, I'd bought the tokens back in August on Coinbase.
Oh, you have bought.
Yeah, I'd bought them on Coinbase, and then you were supposed to do a process where they were transferred to Horizon, but it's that bit that I couldn't get to work.
Oh, I see.
And since that time, it's no longer the old site. It's you can only do it through the Infinity Hub. So I've
That's
never been
correct,
able to transfer them across since, and that's what I was
Oh, I
trying
see.
to get resolved with support.
All right. So Heather, all right, just to clarify then, you haven't actually bought tokens, but I understand what you're saying. The process before was to send USDT typically
That
to
that
the
part.
site.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. But no, I'm making a note because this is important, Heather. I want to
Yeah.
make sure that you get the tokens at the £20 price.
That's what I
Well,
put in the support that
yeah.
I raised last week as well.
Okay,
Yeah, because
right.
it was back since August. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And then I wanted to buy some more as well,
Okay.
but I wanted to make sure the first bit.
one
Okay,
second,
sorry.
Heather, just to check. Because you was going through support,
Yeah.
you obviously didn't use you used the Horizon Hub way to support, is that right?
Yes, this last one, on the 23rd, I did it through the hub because I was on the call
Right,
where she
right.
said, put everything through the hub and they'll
That's
come
right.
back to you. And so I went through the hub this time instead of following up with an email.
Right, okay. Make a note.
Oh, when you do submit something in the hub, when you say a ticket's been raised, how do
Yeah.
I know a ticket's been raised? Do I get an email or is it you only find out when someone's come back to you what the ticket number
You
is?
should get a response. As far as I understand, you should get a response, and that's your way to.
Okay.
In fact, you said an email, and that's it. There's no receipt on your side, but you should have got a response.
Okay, I
So I'm
don't
making a
recall
note for you.
seeing that. Yeah.
I want to make sure that you follow the right process. It sounds like so. I want to make sure that you got it down. me just check. I'm gonna make a note. Do you know the title of your
Oh,
title? Do you remember the subject title at all? If you check your 10 items.
oh, I'm not sure. Can't.
Are you able to check your because that way I want to make sure the process is correct. It's important for everybody.
Yeah. Sorry, I won't. I
That's
don't
all
think I copied it to my email or anything. I don't.
Well, then just check your sent items in your email.
Yeah. Oh, this is for the email and not for what I put on the hub.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because I did both. I was sending emails, and
Yeah.
then when the call came up to say send all your queries through the hub, I
Yeah.
did it directly on the hub, as
Right.
opposed to. But I do have titles for or emails, definitely.
Right. Okay.
Um,
Right. I'm gonna make a note for your one as well, actually. So
Token purchase is the title of the emails.
okay.
Token purchase sending issue / Elixir payment request. And that was on the 16th of October.
So okay. Could you give me just the initial of your surname, Heather?
S.
Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna have a look at that.
S for Sierra, yeah.
Okay. So when people say S for Sierra, I still say, is it a C or an S? But don't worry. I'm gonna make
No, it's not in the what do you call it? Like they do F Foxtrot. I can't remember what you call it. The alphabet.
Phonetic.
Yeah.
Phonetic.
purchases. Right. All right. Right. I'm gonna have a search for your one. I want to make sure that the process is working for you. And
Okay.
I've not heard of that one before, but it should be there. But also, just go for the sign up, and then do your KYC.
Uh-huh.
Okay. At the back end, I can see your KYC as well. So when you create your account, I'll be able to see what stage you're at as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna make a note and look out for your one there. Now regarding your purchase, then now to give you guidance. Now this is probably a good point for me to show you and everybody my training account. So Steph, in a second, if you just confirm, you can see my screen. So Heather,
Yeah.
what I'm going to do now is obviously beyond you signing up and your KYC process, I wanted to show you and everybody else about how you actually go ahead and buy tokens on the platform. Yeah, don't rush to take it in now or to write it down. I'll walk through it probably once a week just to show you different things, because obviously we're all in there learning, but I can show you a route. Now your route will be unique, so I can go over that today. But again, don't worry, come back next week. If I've got to show it to you again, we'll do that. All right.
I'm seeing your screen, love.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Steph. And then, do you see my screen?
Yeah. Sorry. You know how you just use Face ID? You don't have to use that, do you?
No.
Good.
Obviously, it's important for
I've
me.
got an issue with the camera on my phone as well.
Oh, okay. No, not at all.
On the
I use it
laptop,
for-
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I use it for speedy, purposes, basically. Right. So you can see my screen, Heather, yeah?
Yes, I can.
And so can Steph, and so can everybody. So guys, those of you that have already signed up and have got an account and been approved, I've seen that back end, and I think one person's not approved yet, waiting for a small detail. So this is the view you come into, all right?
Okay.
This is the sort of dashboard view. So these sort of little bubbles here, okay, these are called modules, all right? So some are pretty empty because it's obviously a new platform, all right? So what I wanted to show Heather is the route to sort of purchase, all right, Heather? So when you come into your site, once you're again approved, and that will take sort of 24, 48 hours, look at the internal trading hub.
Okay.
All right. So I'll click here. So your scenario, Heather, is that you have you got US, what coin, what token do you have on
It
USD?
was USDT on the Coinbase thing.
All right, brilliant. On the Ethereum network?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, perfect. All right, no problem. So what I'm going to do is, and look, guys, don't worry. I mean, there is information here that I could talk through, but I'm trying to be punchy with Heather just to show her the route. So, Heather, this will ultimately show your token balance. All right, but when you come into this this module here, which will be described here top left, as you scroll down, you'll get to this area here. Okay. Now the route I'm going to show you is basically you want to move your USDT from where it is. You said Coinbase into the Infinity platform.
Yeah.
And what I did, you can see, except for BTC, I got some BTC somewhere else. I was able to on this trading account again for demo purposes. I was just playing with it and transferring, some TRX and Tether, which is what you have, and some Binance coin to the site. Yeah, I was just testing the recipient. All I was doing there, Heather, and what you need to do is click on the Tether. Yeah, you can click on here or there. It will collapse and open. Okay. Once you have that, this is what's known as it will be the destination address. Okay, so this address helps you send your USDT from where it is right now.
Yeah.
To this site. Okay, so far?
Yeah.
So have you used Coinbase before?
Only to do this. This was the first time I used it to purchase these things.
Right. Okay. So I have to recommend you to go online, and there are quite a few videos on Coinbase and just logging in and actually moving funds. But essentially, what you're going to do in Coinbase, there'll be a part where it will display your portfolio, display your balance, and then there'll be a withdrawal option basically. And with the withdrawal option, it will ask what you're sending, where to, and how much, basically. Yeah. Now, Heather, from memory, Coinbase, they want you to add addresses first. And
Yeah, I think
once
because you
it's
have.
saved, is that right? Yeah. Once it's saved, then it's a kind of accepted address. So basically, what you need to do, you can copy this by clicking copy, and then what you do is add this address to your sort of Coinbase account. Yeah, and you'll save it. You may call it Heather Infinity. I mean, put in things that will help you remember what it is. Yeah, so it's USDC is probably important. The network, which is obviously ERC20, and maybe Infinity and Heather. All right, so at least you know when you log into Coinbase, you can recognize it as the address for your Infinity platform. All right, so what you need to do is copy that, and then do that saving task in Coinbase. Yeah. Once you've done that, then you'll be allowed to send your funds to that address that you set up in Coinbase, and it will arrive. It will arrive here. Okay. Once it arrives, it will be reflected in your balance, basically here.
Okay.
All right.
And that will be in the general wallet then. Tokens.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Sorry. I hear all these
registered.
things. I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm sorry.
No worries. But it's important to go stepwise. I mean, ultimately, yes, it will be Infinity token, but first things first, let's move it from Coinbase to Infinity. Yeah. So once you have a balance, you can see I've got a balance here. Then you'll be able to buy some Infinity. But this route where you send funds to, when you have funds in these wallets here, to actually get Infinity tokens, you've got to use the swap option.
Oh, okay.
All right. So remember, there's different routes, but I'm talking to you with your route. So you'll send the funds in first. It will land, and then when you go to the swap option, you'll click on the token with the option swap, and then you saw my balance there reflected underneath. Yeah, for USDT. If I click here, for example, if I click ETH, there's nothing. If I click TRX, it shows my balance here. Okay, so far. So all you got to do is then you'll choose your token or Tether, and then you can actually type in some numbers which you want to, and then you'll buy your Infinity tokens. Yeah. Now, Heather, like I said to you before, I know you tried before the deadline day. Yeah, and because you did that, when you buy these tokens, you'll be buying it at the prevailing rate, which is £25. Yeah. Don't worry about that. I want you to, when you get your account set up, you got to use the actual. Sorry, let me go out of here. When you use this center here, the support center as a user, I'll come out of here for a second, Heather. This is important, okay? I want you to actually use the support center, okay, and create a ticket within this Infinity Mall.
Oh, okay.
Just say you got to say I purchased USDT and give a date.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't able to send in the USDT in time.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mhm.
And basically you want to obviously you'll move that over. But what I want to do is by using this, by having that email in place, that will warrant you getting the token at the £20 purchase price. All right. Now,
Yeah. Okay.
factually, can you hear me, Heather? You're going a bit silent.
I
All right.
can hear you.
So factually, you'll buy it at £25. But what we'll do in the background is make sure your token balance reflects the funds you spent.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's my example: £100 right now would buy you 4 tokens.
Mm.
Yeah. But in your scenario, £100 buys you 5 tokens.
Yeah.
Because it's £20.
Mhm.
Yeah. If you bought from someone else brand new, if £100 is spent, that's buying them 4 tokens because it's £25.
Mm.
But you bought them, you attempted to do it at the £20 rate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first things first, Heather, just go and create your account. Do your KYC. Okay. And like I said, you need to consult with Coinbase and make sure you can understand how that all works. All right.
Yeah, I think I've got it because it's still popular. When I was in Coinbase before, I tried to move it before, and
Yeah.
it's still got the old address populated in there. So I
Right.
probably need to delete that old address because it would go to the wrong place, and make sure this new Infinity Hub address goes in there instead.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Good. You sound thorough. That's a good move. There's definitely because you'll have a unique address for that. Okay. Let's do it in a stepwise process. There's no rush to do this now. The step. If you got to pause at any step and ask questions or come back again, use the ticketing system. Like I said, that's the best way to be efficient about how we move forward. So we can help you do that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
And the last thing about Ebony Villas, because
Okay.
that was another part of the query that I'd raised.
Yeah.
Was there was a deadline to move forward with that, and I was trying to get resolution to not miss that deadline, but I don't know where I stand with that now. I'd registered, but I hadn't paid any monies, and I wasn't sure if you were supposed to pay monies cash or buy tokens instead. There was something like a fee of $4.50 or something to get on the Ebony Villas bandwagon, and that
That's
was to
correct.
be.
So let me just clarify again. You told me you registered. Is that right?
I haven't. Oh no, sorry, no, tell a lie. I did do the registration, but I didn't pay any monies because I was trying to get the token thing sorted out first.
Okay. All right. Well, the good news is, Heather, because you signed up, and again, this may be new news to a lot of people. Because you signed up and registered, that is enough to get on the best deal for Ebony Villas. So now it's in your time now to pay the admin fee, pay $4.50, etc., etc. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know where the site is, Heather? Because you sound as though you know some.
Yeah, I did go on it before because I had
All
to
right.
go on it to do the registration.
Right.
And I did see an email saying now it's time to take the next step, but I was still trying to sort out the first bit about the tokens that not the tokens, but the Coinbase USDT that I bought and transferring those across.
Right.
And I wanted to do that before I went to the next step to pay the fee. But I'll go
Right.
back to that once I've done the registration on the Infinity site, move the USDT to Infinity. Once I've moved the USDT to Infinity, then I'll purchase the tokens and send a ticket, and then I'll go back to the Ebony Villas and pay that admin fee.
Yeah. Now, this is another note, Heather. Remember the sort of order of events. Yeah. Make sure that you obviously sign up first, which you know, but do complete the KYC and then wait for the approval to come through.
Okay.
Once the approval comes through, then your next step is to do the sending of your USDT.
Okay.
Yeah. So USDT at the moment is the last step out of these little steps.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sign
That
up.
makes sense. That's helpful. Thank
All right.
you.
No problem. Yeah. Sign up, KYC, wait for the approval. I made a note to look out for your one. I've done quite a few, so I'll look out for your one. Once it's approved, then basically you can go ahead and do your USDT sending.
Yeah. And sorry, one last thing for the KYC.
Yeah.
You said something about holding your passport and it taking a pic. That means your camera has to work, I guess.
It does.
To do it. Oh,
How's your,
I won't be able to do it on. Maybe I can do it on the work laptop. I hope.
how about your phone? I mean, it would be small. How about your
Yes.
phone?
Oh, I can probably do it on the phone, but it's always funny doing things on a phone.
Oh.
'Cause
Heather, do you see me in the camera? Yeah.
yeah.
When you do it, because I've seen some. Right. So let me just say how it should be done. So if you can see me in the camera, just hold it where it's in full view,
Mm-hmm.
and please hold it still. Yeah. Not being funny, but some KYC, but by people, it's been a bit tricky. So some people have been moving it around a bit, and the idea is that you verify, valid identification with the person live. So if someone's doing this, it's really hard to sort of watch, even if you press pause. So just hold your face still, and the passport. Let's say, for example, hold it still so we can look at the data on the passport.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
No
Thanks very
worries.
much.
Okay, Heather.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Heather.
Brilliant. So, Steph, I mean, I'm respecting time. We are going to finish in 50 minutes or 60 minutes sharp to respect Steph's time as well, guys. So we'll try and go through these 4 hands and help a few more people. Sorry, Steph, got back to you.
Okay, let's go to Abdul. Do you like to unmute and ask your question?
Hi, Steph. Hi, man.
Hi.
Abdul, how you doing?
I'm good. How you guys?
Yeah, I'm good. I thought you was quiet
Good.
today.
Yeah.
Your hand went up.
He was going to be.
It's not so much of an issue. It's more of a question kind of thing. Basically, on the Infinity More, I was trying to understand how to navigate the website. I've successfully bought tokens in my general wallet, and there was an issue where they updated some tokens that were used on that Zoom where I got more tokens than I should have. But what I'm trying to understand is my token balance says 4540, right?
Okay.
But my portfolio balance says 52.8. So what I was wondering is that why is it that the token balance is the same as the portfolio balance?
It should be the same. Did you send an email in for that one or in the Infinity Mall, Abdul?
No, I haven't. What is that? Basically, ever since the issue I raised on the Zoom before that Danny the Head guy, that one on the last Zoom, where they said that, I told the man that I had more tokens than I was supposed to. I think that was a glitch. And then in the back end, they fixed it and they put 45.40 tokens, right? But then ever since then, whenever I buy tokens, it's only updating in the portfolio growth monthly. So it went from 45.40 and up. Now, because I bought 12 more tokens, so it's like 52.8. But I'm wondering why it's not the same on the token balance and the portfolio growth 10% monthly. Is it supposed to be the same?
It should be the same. Your portfolio basically is everything you got. Your portfolio effectively is a combination of the property wallet balance plus the general wallet. Abdul, you know what? If you send an email into the Infinity Mall support center, you'll get a response. I know it's a call, and they'll let you know what's in your general wallet and what's in your property wallet.
I think, but it says in the general wallet it says general wallet portfolio that is 52.8 in the portfolio growth monthly. It says general wallet 52.8, but I'm just wondering why on the token balance for the general wallet it doesn't say the same number.
Right. Okay.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you.
It says 45.40 on the Infinity token at the top, 45.40 at the top, and then and the general wallet portfolio balance is saying 52.8, and then in the property wallet it's still saying the 10 that I didn't want to be there. I know that's going to be fixed in January. I'm aware of that, but what I'm saying is I was expecting both the top and the bottom to be the same for the general balance and the portfolio balance. If that makes sense. Is it not?
Absolutely, yeah. But what's going to help though is because you found a little gap or a difference in value, and it's about understanding. If you highlight that ticket, at least it can be looked at to say, actually, there is a difference and it should be the same, for example. So it's good because remember, Stephen did say, if you find anything that you don't necessarily understand or is totally clear, at least put an email in. That way we can capture it and say, okay, actually, in this account, it should be the same. Why is it different? Do the email and let us come back and confirm what it should be, and then they'll confirm whether it is an error maybe or it should be something that needs changing.
Okay. What I found very helpful as well, just to finish with, is that I think Rise Hub is easier to get issues resolved since I've been using it. Because I know you said I could put on the Infinity More, but from my experiences, I found that Maran's Hub is quite more efficient. I send in the screenshots and they do the ticket in and they fix it quite swiftly, within 24 hours sometimes, you know. So I think I'll go ahead and send a Maran's Hub ticket and see how that goes.
Yeah, okay. Send it in with that information. If you can do a screenshot of your thing as well, that'd be useful. Yeah.
Yes.
Privately. Okay.
Yes. Thank you, man.
Yeah, but that's good news, because when I say it's good news, remember we can only enhance or find things for feedback from people like you. Remember, you volunteered that you had a balance that was a bit more exciting than you thought it was.
Yeah.
So that was good news to hear. So that was very helpful. So I reckon, based on your scenario, it's very important that we capture this and we can look into it.
Okay. Oh, one last quick thing, quickly. Sorry.
Okay.
I know this says on the website as well. There's a lock token button. I've not seen that. I've not seen that. When it goes to Trading Hub Guide, it says you can lock the token. There's a lock token button, but I've not seen that anywhere.
Right. Maybe not for a user view, because you can't necessarily lock a token. It may be for a different access level.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it naturally locks, isn't it? So my 52.8 is locked for now, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just that the balance is different on the Affinity tokens. That needs to be addressed, isn't it?
Yeah. Again, you're highlighting different in value, so we got to confirm. We have to confirm what you're seeing, if it's correct, and then account for if it's not correct. So it's very important that you put that in. And if you find that is it the Maran Hub you said is useful for you?
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
Okay, thanks for your time. Thank you, guys.
No, thanks for that, Abdul.
You're welcome. Thanks, Abdul. Okay. We'll go to Angie. Hi, Angie. Would you like to unmute?
Hands.
Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Hello.
Angie.
Hey, okay, right. So let me just go into my... Okay, so I've raised 4 queries through the support center.
Okay.
So I've got 4 tickets open, but I have it's been 8 days now. So you got like 4 tickets. You can see 4 tickets at the top. You got open, stroke, in progress, 0, and then resolved 4. So it looks like they've resolved 4 of the, well, they've resolved all of them, but they haven't. So I'm a bit confused as to what I'm seeing, because I haven't had a response. So I'm thinking, is there a glitch? Has it not been picked up? And that's why it's saying 4 resolved. I don't know.
Angie, is this on the Verizon Hub support?
Yes.
Right, okay. So that will need to be looked at. So you're saying that, so you put some, obviously, some tickets in.
Yes.
And any responses at all?
No. So obviously all the histories there, can see everything that I've done. I've got ticket numbers. They're all numbered.
Right.
And it's clear, but I've not had any response. And if I go, you got all, you got open, in progress, resolved.
Yeah.
So when I click on the open, it's got no ticket found. In progress, no ticket found. Resolved, then it shows all my information like it's resolved it, but it hasn't.
Right. Okay. I need to know this one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks as though
I don't think anything's been picked up. So I know I've spoken to you, Merv. So the situation is exactly the same as it was before.
Okay, token balances, yeah.
So I'm missing. Yeah, I need some more tokens to drop into my
General.
My general.
Yeah.
And there's more in my property which I haven't got a problem with. I haven't got a problem with it, but there's more definitely needs to go into my general.
Okay.
And I have purchased some more tokens for my general, which has dropped in, and that's fine. But from the first purchase, some more needs to drop in. But then I also had that query about, when you look at the number of tokens and you try and work it back to what the actual total, it should match up to the total that it's showing you. I couldn't work it out. It seems like there's a lot more in value against the tickets, but that was one of the queries that I was raising. I'll wait and see when they come back. But I do think you might look in the back end to see if it actually had gone through. Because like everybody else, I was thinking, well, okay, normally you would get some kind of correspondence back to say that it's been received, or some kind of, follow through, but maybe having the history. I mean, I like seeing everything in front of you, but there's no reassurance that it's been picked up, which is why I'm having this conversation with you now. I just suddenly realised it's saying four total tickets outstanding, but it's also saying 4 resolved. So yeah, there's a missing bit.
There's a missing bit. Right, I made a note, Angie, to have a look at that and just give feedback to Stephen's team actually, to say you put tickets in and you haven't had no responses either. Yeah,
no responses at all. No.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Okay, and that was it really. Other than that, otherwise, it's I'm liking the platform. It looks great.
Yeah, I think yours was close to finishing. I think, Angie. I don't know what was being held, but I know they found the journal wallet deficient of, I don't know what it was. I think I don't know. Well, I don't want to share your numbers, but anyway, I think it was being looked at, and I think it was deficient by, I don't know, about at least 100. I think it was. So let me. I made a note of that one as well.
No worries. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Angie.
Okay, thanks, Angie.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Right, Norma Brown, do you like to unmute? Move, you're hiding again.
Oh, well, I'm serious. I'm back in orange. Norma Brown? Norma Brown.
Norma? Uh-oh, you've muted again. Okay, we're gonna go to Yvonne and come back to you, Norma. Yvonne, would you like to unmute?
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, I've been listening to what you've been saying. I also have an issue with my account. I purchased, I think it was £360 worth of tokens for the property, and it's not showing on my my account. It's not showing at all. It's just got 0.
Right.
But on my property wallet, I did buy some more tokens, just at a small amount, like I think 15 or I don't know, 10 or something. It's just showing like 30 tokens. So yeah, but I've got the receipt. I got the email confirmation that I did purchase the £360 worth. So do I need to go onto the platform and do this ticketing business?
Yeah, it's helpful. What it is, Yvonne, that's where they can verify your receipt with what was purchased. So it's not about this. It's not about not giving you tokens. Remember, the gap that we're filling is a lot of us, including me, we bought tokens before the platform. So now we're doing a backfill. We're saying, right, here's the list of everyone that bought tokens: Merv, Steph, Yvonne, Angie, for example. And they're saying, okay, show us the receipts. You said, I think 360. You said, is that right?
Yeah, I think it was 364 to pay off for the property when it comes to it.
That's right, yeah. So that would be equating to X amount of tokens. So it's on the list to do. Maybe because you got a Y in your name, it's not been done yet. So at the moment, Yvonne, did you create an account on infinitymall.io? You create an account?
I think so. I'm a bit confused, to be honest, but I know that I did my KYC, everything was approved, and I'm looking at the Affinity, what was it, Mal.io thing. I'm looking at it now, so I must have created an account, isn't it?
Okay. I'm going to have a look. I've got a spreadsheet as well. Surname beginning with S or D?
S.
Okay. Ending in S as well?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, you're approved. You're approved. So let me just do something else just for you quickly as well.
Hold on.
Right. And just out of interest, how many you bought £360 worth? Is that right?
I bought £360 worth, and I brought I think I brought like £40 worth as well, just a small amount, just to test it. Do you know what I mean?
Was that recently or was that?
No, at the same time.
So in total, how much in total?
Maybe about 380, I think. I can't remember. Yeah.
Not to worry, but what's important is do send your email in with the receipt and evidence as well.
Yeah.
That way we can sort of cross-correlate. I know who's working on that. And then basically for the monetary value that you spend in pounds, you
Yes.
the right tokens. So now I don't know whether yours went in a general or property wallet or...
Well, I'm looking at the... Sorry to cut you, Merv, but I'm looking in the property wallet now.
Yeah.
And it's saying 30 Infinity tokens. So would that be the £360 worth I purchased or something?
Well, if you're saying you've got 30 in there...
It says 30 Infinity tokens, yeah.
Yeah, you've got a balance higher than what you've so-called paid for.
So I have got it then. I'm confused.
Well, if you're saying it's in a property wallet, 30, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says equivalent 750. What does that mean?
You know what will be easier, Yvonne? Send the email in. Yeah. Everyone's got to go by the email. Just put in the pictures of what you bought. Yeah. And we'll make sure that it at least equates to your balance, basically. That's
okay. Yeah. Thank you for that. The last question was I never got the chance to get into the old Verizon exchange where I had over 100 and odd US dollars USDT on there. Right. Because it wasn't accepting my password and my username. So I guess I've lost it now, haven't I?
No way. I had some funds on there that's not come back to me either.
Oh, I see. Okay.
For that one, Yvonne, just send an email to customer service.
Yes.
At HorizonLTD.com. Basically, you're one of a few people that can't access their funds or have a balance that can't be transferred. So send an email.
Okay.
They'll actually cover that as well in Wednesday's meeting.
Oh, that's good to hear. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, great. Thank you.
Send an email just saying you can't get in. You can let them know how much you had on the platform, etc. And there's a way forward for that one as well. I'm waiting for that news as well. So send that in.
Okay, thank you. Keep up the excellent work. I appreciate it. And you both look like twins today because you both got orange on.
Steph's just copying me, that's all.
We did that before.
Oh, okay. Well, keep up the good work. Thank you. It's fantastic. I appreciate the time and everything you give. So thank you. Okay.
Thanks.
All right then. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Brilliant. Now, guys, it is time. And we've got two hands. And Steph, I'll tell them straight. If they're going to be quick, we can discuss it quickly. If it's an issue, guys, you got to capture it via the email. If I got an issue, I have to send an email as well, so it's captured and audit trails, and hopefully resolved before closing. Not in Angie's case. But yeah, we'll take them quickly, Steph, and then we'll close. Then we'll close for today.
Norma, I'm going to try again. Okay. Wow.
Norma,
I've been waiting ages and ages. Right.
You didn't unmute, Norma. Steph unmuted you.
Because I logged in on the mobile and I logged in on the laptop because they weren't going through. So I was thinking,
We've got an echo now, Norma. So you need to turn down the volume of the one you're not on.
All right. Okay. So basically, two quick things. Like the last call.
Yeah.
I've also got some money in my old thing. When I was able to log in, and it told me that I had 360 USD or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But I wasn't able to move it. But then it told me that I couldn't do anything with it because I needed a different level of. I didn't have the right level.
Okay. Listen, no problem, Norma. On that question, just send an email with that evidence. If it's a screenshot.
Well, I can't because I can't get into it no more.
No. Just it's a back end thing. So in your email, just describe your account and its contents. Yeah. Just state how much you had roughly. You can't. Just describe your scenario, what you experienced. You can't get into it. Couldn't move the funds out. Yeah, because obviously you should be in line for that one to come back to you.
Okay. And the other quick thing as well.
Yeah.
I've been able now. Customer service has managed to show me how to get onto my wallet, my Infinity wallet.
Fantastic.
And now it's basically showing me that I've got coins in my property and also in my general. But I want it to go into my general. They're now telling me that I can't do it until January. So my question is, although I can't move the wallets until January, will I still be getting, what's that thing where the coins are growing? Will I still get that every month?
10% increase.
Yeah, will I still get it?
Absolutely. So basically, Norma, what it is, you and a few other people had tokens put in a different wallet. Basically, there's two wallets: general and property wallet. So what it is, they behave in the same way. They differ merely because of the lock-in periods. So, for example, if you wanted them all in your general, there'll be an opportunity in January to actually move them across, because they'll be unlocked at a certain point in time to get them moved across. Yeah. So at the moment, they're treated in the same way. They mature in the same way. So there's no impact to you. It's just that it'll change over from where it is right now. So what did you buy? So are you saying that the amount is correct? Is that right?
Yeah, because you remember when we started in August, we had this problem with MoonPay.
That's right, MoonPay, yeah.
Right. So I bought the tokens with MoonPay, and then we was told by Verizon that we wouldn't get a receipt because it would go straight onto our wallets.
Yeah.
Right. So this was my query: where is my tokens? But then I bought some more tokens normally with cash or with my card. Okay. And that went straight onto my general wallet. But the ones that I bought on MoonPay, what it was, I couldn't find it. But as I said, customer service now found it because I sent them the email showing the amount I bought, and they were able to log it together.
Okay.
So basically, it's now right. But my query was, would I get the increments?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, that's it then.
Yeah. Well, sorry, Norm. My last question is the tokens all in the right wallet for you?
No.
Right.
No.
So, okay. So what I said, the last part of the day, it can get moved in January. I think it's for you. January, late January, February. But it'll get moved. So how it's treated right now, it's not a problem. But it can be moved to
every month we'll still get the increment. Wallet.
Yeah. Remember, Laura, by design, people are using the property wallet to help them pay for their property. So it's got to be locked in for that longer period of time so it matures more. The general wallet can be unlocked a bit earlier. Don't quote me on all the numbers now, but there's a 9-month time point as well where people can take off some funds, etc. But the real difference is the lock-in period. So if you're saying that someone's in the wrong wallet, it can be moved to the right wallet.
Okay.
Yeah, not right now, but again, when they announce the time it can happen, that'll be done then.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Norma.
All right, thank you both.
No worries. Take care.
Norma. Russell, hi. Would you like to unmute?
Don't let no one else in, actually, Steph. So
no.
We're going to close now. Russell's our last quick question. Russell, how are you?
Yes. Yeah. How are you guys? Hope you're doing well.
Thank you.
That's good.
Same to you, Russell.
Okay. I'm going to try and make this quite quick. Okay.
Okay.
Steve wants to talk to me. All right. Okay. Over the past Zooms, he wants to talk to me because I've had 7 failed attempts or something, or 13 failed attempts.
Yeah.
At my money going through, which is correct. It's not registering. None of my tokens have gone through. And also my shares, they're not appearing either. The actual, when I get the email, it's not actually coming through anymore. You know, there's no email from wherever it comes from. I presume support. So my question is to you.
Yeah.
I presume it's going to be dealt with, by the back end, yeah?
Russell,
Because-
sorry to jump in, Russell. I think, well,
That's okay.
Amanda mentioned you the other day, and I think you're going to get some one-to-one support on this one. So,
Yeah.
and I don't know by who, but Amanda mentioned you specifically, just in terms of helping you with some of the technical stuff. Did you hear that at all, or?
Yeah, that is correct. We've had one-on-one
Right.
on the phone before. Yeah,
Yeah.
she actually did the tokens one-on-one through the phone, but that also went through Arena Views. I had to actually pay that into their actual personal account.
Yeah.
You know.
They got Arena Views business account. Yeah.
Yeah, into the business account. So that would be great if that can be done. So I have tried to get through to them, but Amanda said, sorry, I'm busy,
well, hence Wednesday, yeah, exactly. So
yeah, but that was a few days ago, so
right.
as long as she mentioned you to me, well, me to you,
Russell, you're famous. Yeah,
you.
You're famous. No, they have mentioned you to me. Is that right? They mentioned Russell. Yeah, they mentioned you to me. I was getting tongue twisted there. So you are going to be dealt with one-to-one, Russell, to make sure that you have everything in your portfolio, your shares, your tokens, etc. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the thing is, I'm not getting any of the what do you call it? I'm not getting any emails with the amount of tokens or shares,
Right. Okay. Remember, the tokens. Your view of the tokens is whereby you can log into your account. I think I know now that they did add tokens to your account as well in a general wallet.
Yeah, that's
so yeah. Did you log in and check?
I've tried to, but she wants to do it through the Verizon account, and then for me to pay it to Arena Views.
No, Russell.
No,
in terms of the actual Infinity Mall, you can log onto the account, but I know that they push some tokens into your account already. So have you got an account on the Infinity Mall platform?
No.
All right, okay. I know there's definitely tokens in your account, but you know what? The bottom line is they're going to work with you one-to-one. That was their message. I was just trying to dig deeper, but they're going to work with you one-to-one to make sure you have your tokens, etc. in place.
Yeah, because I found the Infinity Mall just today. I found it.
Oh, see,
and
right.
I logged in. I logged into this meeting through the Infinity Mall.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay. I'm with you.
It's quite handy. It's it's very
you can always go there,
nice,
Russell. Yeah, you can always go there. No, you can always go there to actually log in. That's yeah. But what
it's very nice,
Yeah, it's a great mall. Also, again, once you have an account on there, remember you can look at the mall, but you can create an account to actually log into your personal sort of space, your dashboard, and there you can see your own tokens. But again, I think when they call you one-to-one, they'll cover that with you.
Yeah, because that's what I'm going to need. I think they've realized that I'm not, that great, when it comes to logging in and things like that,
Right.
So that's why I've spoken to them, and I do it one-on-one,
Sure.
It's not just like one token, typing or shares or anything like that, and I mean, somebody, it was an MIA, which said, I've only got, and I told Amanda this, Russell, you've only got 25 shares or something like that. I said, what? You must be mad, man. I said, good luck. I said, and I said, I can prove that through statements because I take photographs of, and I've got plenty shares.
I know. I think again, this is part of the reason why they said, look, they want to help you. Obviously, make sure you know where everything is and how to log on. So they'll get that help for you. No problem.
No, look, I'm not upset, and I know that they're very busy, type of thing, though. So I don't hold any grudge, and and I do believe that it's all going to come back,
Sure. Okay,
yeah,
Russell.
so I was just making sure, with you.
No. You're in good hands. You're in good hands there. Again, yes, they are very busy. And again, you probably know them by now, Russell. They want to be at that meeting Wednesday. So when they called me short notice to alert me and Steph to run that session, it was a short notice thing. They make every effort to be there, to actually come, be there face to face, because that's the sort of people they are. Yeah. That's the community they've put together as well. So they wanted to be there, but they will definitely be there Wednesday. So, obviously you'll be on the call, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right then.
Unless everything crashes out this side, No,
it won't. It won't. Okay, Russell, I'm going to bid you good night, and we'll probably touch base Wednesday in the session.
Yeah. See you on the session.
Yeah. See you in the session. Thanks, Russell.
Thanks, Russell.
Okay. See you.
Russell's enjoying himself. Oh, he's muted. He's enjoying himself. But Steph, we'll finish up. I said 10:15, but again, guys, apologies. I started a little bit late. But again, I wanted to remind people, thanks for staying on for this information, guys. Steph and I are going to help you with processes, how to sign up to programs. It got a little, not technical as such, but more process in terms of emails. One thing that I want to address is Angie mentioned that she was sending emails in, and I want to check who's receiving them and why they're being closed. So that needs to be sorted out. So once it settles down, it's very much, how do I do this, guys? And I'll show you, or Steph will show you. How do I do that? We can't necessarily answer the issues you're facing, but via a ticket, it's all tracked and traced and audited. It's the way that we all have to actually operate, okay? It's more efficient, it's more effective, and we'll get there. I'm sure we will. Steph?
Merv?
It's been a sunshiny day.
Definitely. It's been very hot today, I tell you.
Yeah.
Since minutes to 8, I felt the heat and I thought, wow, it's going to be a hot one today.
Well? Have you got your hair, Steph?
No,
Like
I've just got it tied up.
Yeah, I'm trying to grow mine, Steph, but it's not working.
No, I've just got it tied up, Merv.
I tried to tie mine up. Yeah, I tried to tie mine up, but don't laugh.
It's not working.
It is working, but it's quite small.
No, it's a slow grower.
Yes, it's a slow grower. Guys, thanks for staying in touch and being on board. Please check out thehorizonhub.com and go to the Infinity Mall as well. And lastly, remember, guys, I think Steph mentioned this earlier, on the card platform, it was about us getting ready for the impending IBANs, which are coming this month in November, yeah? So all you can do now on myhorizoncard.com is to sign up, yeah? The KYC is not being fixed yet. Apparently, a few more days that they're fixing that. At the moment, just sign up to My Horizon Card. Get yourself positioned so that you can then do KYC. I tried my KYC, it's rejected. So there's an issue there. If I'm rejected, you know there's an issue. Once it's sorted out, then we're all ready to receive IBANs and start transacting, as we're looking forward to doing. So that's really the key update that came from yesterday and today. So, Steph, if there's nothing else, we can bring it to a close.
Yeah, just keep familiarizing yourself with the hub and the mall, because there's a lot out there, and you're not going to break anything. Just some things obviously at the moment you can't access it because it's just there for future planning. But anything else that you can get, just have a wander around. It's just like it's the same as any other site, really. You just click and your curiosity and everything, and you find out things. There's a lot of information there. It's a fantastic site.
It's all there, Steph.
They're all, yeah.
It's all there, Steph. The meeting links, again, a date thing, we'll look at that, but the links to the property sites or the software applications, it's all in there. Jump on that site, have a feel around. Yeah.
The interlinking as well, because, Abdul said he'd rather use the support on the hub. And, there's also support on the mall, the .io. So, it just depends on how you access.
How you access what you go through. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Whatever works for you guys. Yeah. Like I said, I want to make sure that we are receiving the right emails. Again, Angie's one's in my mind. She sent 4 emails apparently. So we'll get that sorted out. We'll get it looked into. Abdul's using it and it's working fine for him. So I'm sure we'll have to investigate why Angie's not getting responses. All right. So a good night from me.
And a good night from him. Have a fantastic weekend, folks.
You guys.
Bye.
Take care.